Good day from ChemHelp ASAP. We're going to learn how to name ethers. Okay, ethers are a functional group encountered in organic chemistry, and much like the halogens, ethers are always going to be named as substituents in a molecule. And I think this is kind of hard just to describe, so let's dive in and see a name. So, let's say we have 6 atoms going across the screen, and I'm going to change one of these carbons into an oxygen. And it's a little sloppy just to write over the molecule, but people do that pretty frequently. So this is now a line of 6 atoms. 5 of them are carbons, so you might think, well, this has got to be some kind of pentane. But when we name a chain, it has to be a chain of continuous carbons, and our longest continuous chain, in this case, is 4 carbons. So this is going to be a butane, and somehow our name is going to have to incorporate this group on the end as a substituent. So we know it's going to be a butane. And what is this group? Well, this is an ether. An ether is a molecule that has 2 carbon groups attached to an oxygen. This is really kind of the big brother of molecules like water and alcohols. I tend to think of ethers as where you take the oxygen and you cap the left and the right with an R group, as opposed to water where you just have hydrogens, or an alcohol where it's just one R group and one hydrogen. So here we are. Let's get back to our molecule. This is going to be some kind of oxy group. And what's on our oxy? Well, our oxy has a methyl group, a meth group. And all this is in the 1 position. So the final name is 1-methoxy butane. So we know we have 4 carbons, a 4-carbon chain. It's bute. We know they're all sp3 hybridized. It's a butane. And what's on this? Well, in position number 1, there is an oxy group. The oxy group is dangling off of position 1. And what else is on our oxygen? A meth group. You know, we could extend this by 1 carbon. And this would again be a butane. Now we have 2 carbons coming off of our oxy group, and this would be 1-ethoxy butane. So we can put other groups in this molecule. Let's go back to our original structure, methoxy butane. And now let's put an alcohol in this molecule. Now, alcohols are fairly high priority groups, and so the announcement goes out, there is now an alcohol in the molecule. So we're going to number our butane chain differently. We're going to number it starting from the right so that the alcohol gets as low a number as possible. If we numbered the other way, it would be coming off on the left over here. It would be coming off this number 3 carbon. But now we're going to get it off, and we're going to change the ordering so the alcohol gets the number 2 position. It's considered the better seat in the theater. That means our methoxy group is now off of the 4 position. So this is now going to be 4-methoxy, and it's not going to be just butane, but drop the E, add OL, it's going to be butanol, and the alcohol is specifically off the 2 position. We have an alcohol, it's in the 2 position. We have an oxy group, it's in the 4 position. That oxy group also has a meth. So this is just a couple quick examples of how to name ethers and how to recognize ethers and see them in a name and hopefully put together a structure from that name.